Welcome back, leaders. In this video, we'll talk about what really separates the successful from the unsuccessful failures. Now, of all these rich, successful, high performing people, how did they come to be? What made them like that? What separated the successful from the unsuccessful? Well, you might be thinking hard work, perseverance, even luck. Well, let me tell you that that's only like 2% of the effort. What really separated them from the unsuccessful people was sleep. That's right, to get more sleep. What really separates these from the unsuccessful people is they get more and better sleep. Now you might be thinking,
Total bullshit. I'm out of here.
you may have heard at least once in your life that sleeping better makes you happier, more energetic, and less likely to die. And all of those are true. But one thing you might have never heard of before, or at least once in your life or something, good sleep equals a successful life. Have you ever heard of that before? You might have not, and which is why I'm going to explain to you now. Oh, and about sleep and life duration, a study of nearly 40,000 people under the age of 65 who got less than 5 hours of sleep per night over the weekend increased their chances of dying by 52%. And those are people under age 65. Those are young people. And sleeping 5 hours or less, it's gonna kill them. Compared to getting 7 hours of sleep, of course. Not only will sleeping more keep you alive for a longer time, it'll also make you more energetic, more happier, as I said, more willpowered, more confident, more proactive, more stronger, more sexier, and basically more smarter. And what happens when you're all of that? Happy, energetic, willpower, confident, all of that. What happens? Obviously, your life quality will become. You know, Trump does that thing, yeah, that. And that is what really separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's that they have good sleep and a longer duration. You also may have heard that these rich, successful people wake up at like 4 or 5 a.m. before the rest of the world wakes up, right? Well, some of them do. And some of them even wake up at 11 a.m. But just because they wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. doesn't make them successful. Waking up early does not really determine anything. But what really determines if you're gonna be successful or not is the hours of sleep you get. It's the amount and quality of sleep you get. Yeah, these successful and rich people wake up at 5 a.m. and be super productive. Well, how are they doing that? They obviously get the exact same amount they need, 7 to 8 hours. How? By sleeping early. If you think you can be productive by sleeping at 12 and waking up at 4 a.m. every day, you won't be productive. You'll end up in the hospital. These people are able to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. because they get the exact amount of sleep they need. But why am I really telling you all of this? I'm telling you this because the quality and the duration of your sleep determines everything from your productivity, from your creativity, your focus, your determination, your willpower, your quality of work, and your quality of life, like I said before. If you don't get enough sleep, thinking that waking up at 5 a.m. will make you successful, well, good luck with that. It'll actually ruin your productivity and you'll probably die in like 2 days or something. However, sleeping the right amount, the exact same amount that you need, in the right conditions will determine if you're gonna be productive, successful, creative, focused, confident, all of that. And you probably know that from experience. By getting full 8 to 9 hours of sleep, you feel better, more energetic, and all of that. Whereas if you get only 5 to 6 hours of sleep, like most students do, they're basically sleeping in every class. And I know that from experience, and you know that too. If you still don't believe me, take it from these successful people. Bill Gates in his blog says that you need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep no matter what. LeBron James says he aims for 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night as it helps with his recovery and his peak physical and mental performance. founder of Alibaba, says that if he doesn't sleep well, the problem will still be there. And Jeff Bezos of Amazon says that he aims to get at least 8 hours of sleep because it makes a big difference for him. Because, like I said, more sleep, more focus, more productivity, and it helps him make big, better decisions as a senior executive. Another countless studies also show that getting less sleep than you require impairs your cognitive functions. It literally up your brain, even if it doesn't feel like it in the first few days, but it's up your brain if you keep sleeping less hours than you need. If these aren't enough to prove to you that getting the right amount of sleep in the right conditions with good quality will give you a better life, I don't know what will make you change your mind. Now that you know that sleeping better in the right conditions make you a more successful, happier person, I'll give you some tips you can use to sleep better and implement these to become more successful. Now, tip number 1. Set your alarm so that whatever time you wake up, you get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, or more like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Well, if you're a student or someone who has to get up early, sleep earlier. There's no excuse. No excuses. I know you could sleep earlier, you're just procrastinating. If you need to wake up early, sleep earlier. And make sure you're getting at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Tip number 2. At least an hour before you sleep, turn off all the bright lights, turn off all these technology, these computers, these TVs. Set your phone to dark mode, blue light filter mode, and simulate as much of the nighttime as possible. When you simulate the nighttime, tricking our brain into thinking that it's becoming a night, well, our body releases melatonin that helps us sleep. So, in order to sleep better, we gotta stimulate as much of the night as possible, which is basically impossible in this technology era, but you gotta do it. Tip number 3. Sleep in the perfect amount of temperature. The perfect temperature for sleeping comfortably and qualitatively is 18.5 degrees Celsius. Not too cold, not too hot, but it's more on the cold side as we humans sleep better when it's colder. I don't know why, but yeah, your room should be a little bit on the cold side if you want to sleep the best. Tip number 4. Never, ever, 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 ever bring your phone, technology, Mac, iPad, iPod, whatever your Apple user use. Don't bring any of these technology to your bed. When you bring all of these into your bed, your brain starts to associate your bed with pleasure, with entertainment, with work, with technology, and it hinders your sleep. Your bed should be the only place where it's associated to sleep. It should only have one association. If it's not associated to sleep and is associated to other stuff like that, technology stuff, well, you won't get as much good sleep as you can. So, please, don't bring your phone to bed. And when you get up in the morning, try not to use your phone as soon as you get up. I know you guys are very guilty of doing that. I know that because I see you guys do it every night. I always watch you. I watch you through your phone cameras. I hack into everything. So, yeah, don't try to fool me. When you get up, at least get out of your bed and then use your phone. Don't associate your bed with technology. And the last tip number 5, is sleep as comfortable as you can. Don't wear stuff that's gonna make you get up in the morning. Don't wear stuff that's gonna scruff you. Don't wear stuff that's gonna make you too hot or too cold. Sleep as comfortable as you can, and you'll have the best sleep of your life. Apply these 5 tips, and let me promise you, you'll have the best sleep in your entire life. Only after you apply these. So, if you don't believe me in how important sleep is, watch the entire video. Or at least watch another video that says how important it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a lot of helpful information, and I hope I helped you with your life. Thank you for watching this video. Have an awesome day, leaders, and I will see you in my next video.